It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, two teams start fresh for their first game of the season. Both squads believing this will be a great year. Tonight, it'll be the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Detroit Pistons. Well, for Detroit, they struggled in this matchup last season. Only one win for them through 4 games. They'd like to make a statement tonight. And here we are, opening night of the new NBA season. Every club at this point can be optimistic. Some teams just looking to make the playoffs, others with much higher aspirations.
Yeah, well, some people would say that you can start with a clean slate. But then certain people are saying we're building off of last year. So this is a continuation. But whatever happened last year to some of those teams who didn't reach their goals, they just can wash it out and start. But there are certain teams saying, yes, we are who we were last year, and watch who we are this year.
You want to come out the gate strong. Ernie, I think we're in for...
The Atlanta skyline as we are here in the heart of Georgia. And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. It's all about the Eastern Conference. That's where the action is today as the Atlanta Hawks get ready to bat. And they're starting off the season against this Detroit team. Last season, they had the upper hand in the series, going 3-1 against these guys.
And as you would expect, they came out on top in last season's series against this club, but no reason to expect anything different this time around.
Exactly. Guys, they're clearly the better team, but you can't take anybody for granted. They're all NBA players. They get their checks twice a month across the league, so you've got to come prepared and focused and ready to play.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. And Detroit, looking at who they've got. Anderson is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Bradley, and it's Rose, and it's Valanciunas, and at the center, locking down the middle. And here's Leonard from 3. And that one's good. Leonard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
You know, not many saw it coming last season with the Hawks. I mean, they just ran away with the Eastern Conference. It was the first time they took the East since 1994.
Really true.
Beasley's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3. And Valanciunas penetrating. Beasley with the rebound.
And being that close to the hoop.
But that was Beasley, though.
To finish that one.
Harden the pass to Walker. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Rose with the ball. He's picked up by Walker. Rose kicks to Leonard. Here's Valanciunas.
I was about to say.
And what you have to like out of Valanciunas last season, improved efficiency. The game really, Clark, seemed to slow down for him.
Yeah, he was the mistakes, but had excellent tools. So with enthusiasm and hard work, you knew it was just a matter of time with him.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And Walker kicks to Beasley. And there's the pass to Aminu.
It would have been a steal in real life.
In the corner, Harden. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
And for Valanciunas last year, his offensive production was similar to the year before, but he cut in on his turnovers. He also raised his
KY Leonard.
57%, and that, my friends, is improved efficiency.
And Atlanta has possession. Kawhi Leonard getting his 3 to go.
Did not need 2 hands for that slam.
You know, he can save the other hand for the next time.
One will do just fine.
Yeah, but just to switch it up a little bit.
Now here's Anderson. Here's Valanciunas. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played.
You know, talking about Valanciunas, the light clearly went on last season. He was more assertive, refined his post game. The next step is to extend his shooting range so he can help space the floor on offense.
And here's Anderson from the arc.
I mean, it's not like Ryan Anderson does not hit those in real life.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
Aminu with the bucket.
They really look sharp here. Razor sharp. Extremely focused.
A chance now to go over to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Mike Budenholzer.
He said that their defensive focus, no surprise, will be trying to keep Derrick Rose out of the lane. He added, you know he's come a long way as an outside shooter, but he's a pick-your-poison type of player. You can't let him get into the paint.
Why?
Makes sense, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
You got 3 tabs open. You got your phone open.
My phone's just on.
Over to the wing.
Phone's just on. Yeah, nigga.
On the wing, Harden.
I'm not wasting internet.
You know what I mean?
Out to Walker.
No one cares what you're using.
It's great. The assist from Harden.
Hey, your iPhone,
Really can't allow him too many open looks
but
like
it's
that.
still on.
I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Oh, it's the black man. Hey, black man.
But his shooting percentage is really what has kept him from making.
Are you off yet?
Not as consistent.
I was like, he went to work at like 4. Never mind. No, he went at 12 today.
Selection. That also has to improve.
Morris is checked in for Atlanta. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Noah's checked in. Shot clock at 6. Here's Leonard.
So, okay.
Collected by Black. Just thinking again about Kemba Walker's field goal percentage. Greg, you were talking about shot under
You know what?
40% from the floor last year.
Yeah, and I think so much of shooting percentage is a function of shot selection. That's 3 out of the last 4.
I feel like, yeah, he does have premium.
For Kemba. In order to be an elite point guard, that number's got to go up.
Here's Anderson following the basket by Marcus Morris. Anderson a screen on Walker.
I'm meant to go to. Doesn't matter.
Bradley passes to Anderson.
Doesn't matter. Not like KY was up wide open.
Harden kicks to Walker. And the rejection by Leonard. Here's Bradley.
Maybe Bradley.
A splendid pass that time by Rose.
Atlanta leading by 5. Pass to Blatch. Here's the screen.
I might not be playing for long. I might do 1 or 2 episodes with games per episode. I'm gonna do this until 2K17 come out.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he
One ball.
doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now Aminu. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. And Walker kicks to Harden. Stolen by Noah. Now here's Rose. The fast break opportunity. Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And it's one thing to get the steal, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, even better.
And last year, not exactly up to Noah's lofty standards. Way down in field goal percentage and free throw percentages compared to the season before, but he did not play completely healthy all of last year either.
A little dinged up, missed 13 games more than he had the season prior, and also the minutes dropped as well. And you could just see him laboring at times on the floor, clearly affected by those injuries.
And the Pistons making a change here. Patterson, he's checked in for Anderson.
Stop.
Comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Aaron LaFleur, he's checked in for Avery Grant. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Rose. And Detroit has possession. After the basket by Atlanta. And a follow.
Aaron.
Open, he shoots. And it's off from three-point range.
And, you know, going back to Noah last season, I think the additions to the Bulls front court had an effect on him. They added Gasol and Mirotic, two major talents up front. I think that gave Noah less opportunities than he'd had the year before, and it was an adjustment for him.
Hey guys, talking about Joakim Noah, he was still the spirit of that team last season. Amongst all the great talents the Bulls had, Noah was that energizer and catalyst for the team, a true warrior, even in an off year.
First free throw is good. When you think of James Harden, you don't think much about his athleticism. His strength, though, is exceptional for his position.
Yeah, I think that's his greatest attribute. His ball handling's good, but it's his strength. He's able to run through contact.
Harden hits them both.
And Harden able to get wherever he wants on the court. I mean, he can muscle you, but he's also got that Euro step and all those moves that just lead.
I said pump for it.
Tell you what, never wasting any time getting into the swing of things on the ball.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Now here's Harden. There's Portis. Great defense that time from Noah.
You know, Harden, you think about how elusive he is, but at the same time, he's a guy that seeks contact. I mean, he'll entice a defender to try and reach in, and a master salesman when it comes to getting those refs to blow the whistle.
And here is Morris. After Aaron LaFleur getting his shot to go from deep. Feeds to Harden. Morris against Carroll. And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot two.
And Marcus Morris is nicknamed Mook. He has a twin brother, older by 7 minutes, named Marquis. Both brothers played at Kansas, drafted 13th and 14th in the same year. Eventually played for the same pro team. That is joined at the hip.
And the Hawks making a change here. Moore's checked in. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And looking at the Morris brothers' careers through last season, the one area they haven't been joined at the hip in is in performance. Markieff has shown steady improvement over his first 4 years. Marcus Morris has had a very up and down start to his career.
I guess.
He has versatility. He just hasn't found his role. It's time for him to step out of his brother's shadow and really establish who he is as a player. How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Passes it to O'Quinn. Up in time, and foul called as he misses. He'll
all right.
Shoot two. Pistons have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And as a unit, guys, they only shot 70%
I guess not.
from the line over the course of last season. Not the kind of percentage that they were hoping for.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line.
And power forward Patrick Patterson getting better every season. He said that his college career at Kentucky really helped prepare him for his life as a pro.
You know, I think my 3 years at Kentucky, caused what I am now, as far as being.
Madison Clark, exactly the guy he says he is, and that's why he's one of those glue guys you've got to have on your team.
Yeah, Velcro valutility, I call him, the kind of guy who his teammates just love. I mean, they know he's always going to have their back, and he's always going to work hard. He's going to do what he's supposed to do, and be where he's supposed to be, and do it when he's supposed to do it.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you, stats-wise?
Just the start they're looking for in this game. Solid offensively through the first.
Very crisp and sharp. Not much stagnation at all on offense.
Dejuan Moore's out there with Kemba Walker. Then there's Al Farouk Aminu. Then it's Blatch. And it's Beasley in at the 4. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Nobody near Leonard. They get it back. Rose kicks to Leonard. Here's Valanciunas. He makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Jonas.
Right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a
Come on, Jonas. Andre Blanche.
Momentum can. Oh no! Bad time to slip up there.
What up?
They gotta stay focused.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
Guys, what do you think
I said the man's last name.
So far that we've seen for the Hawks.
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
And also, it's been a positive to watch.
Jonas.
They've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
It's Harden with the drive, and he goes in for the dunk.
Threw it down with authority.
Oh, he can really fly. And you combine that, Clark, with some of the nice penetration, too, and you've got an easy 2 points.
And able to just play well above the rim. I mean,
Jonas.
This guy's so dangerous when he's in the game.
Well, we know prior to last season, the Pistons handed the car keys over to Stan Van Gundy. He had some early hiccups, but overall, I think they're heading in the right direction. He's a proven winning coach.
What?
Now a timeout called by Detroit. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Rose goes in. And the
Jonas.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
The Hawks leading by 3. Outside, Walker. All sorts of time.
KY, where you at?
Aminu misses.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Bradley dishes to Rose.
Opposing.
Here's
Rose 3.
Can't get it to go. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Walker the pass to Aminu. And Walker kicks to Aminu. That falls nice.
Will not let me switch to Jonas.
Walker's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. It's Bradley on the wing. Shoots from 14. And there's the foul. It goes on Ryan Anderson.
What?
That's his first foul. Three minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Bradley against Walker. There's a screen. Pass to Blatch. Shot off the pick. Here's Aminu. Watch with it. And
is that not? What? He was in the paint forever, though. Okay.
Just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree.
First of all, that wasn't a flagrant. That's number one. Number two, he was in, my man was in the paint forever.
Walker with his screen for Beasley.
Didn't let me double.
Movement here by Atlanta. And it's Walker penetrating.
Another foul.
Blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Kemba Walker with an eerily similar season once again. Stats the last 3 years have ironically been very close.
Yeah, you talked about those 3 years. Almost 18 points a game, around 35 minutes. So did so on just under 16 shots as well. So becoming more and more efficient.
I guess he's a good defender. Is he even on a team now? I don't know.
On 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Beasley the screen. They set the pick. Harden the pass to Blatch. Just 5 to shoot. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Harden can't hit.
You know, it's kind of one of those weird anomalies when you look at Kimber's numbers, because in each of those seasons, he played a different number of games. Just one of those kind of quirky, weird things we pick up on sometimes when our brain is foggy.
And for Walker, guys, and his stats, even suppose considered consistent, there is more variation than what Walker has put up.
Kyle Quinn is checked in for Atlanta. Detroit also making some changes. Noah comes in for Anderson, and it's Patrick Beverly in for Derrick Rose. And Harden wide open. He shoots. They get it back.
Oh, how? Sway. I want to see that happen in real life.
Just has given them more opportunities to score.
Leonard dishes to Beverly. He kicks it to Leonard. For the basket, it's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Wow, and how huge has he been today? Really just giving his team a nice lift.
Yeah, and he's kept them close enough to be within striking range. I mean, the deficit would be much larger if not for the efficiency of his play.
Here's Beasley. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
The Pistons have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. So for the Pistons, Patrick Patterson, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Damari Carroll comes in for Leonard. And it's a Flalo in for Bradley.
So Patrick Beverly can't rip Raul Neto? Are we for real?
Ended by Beverly. Carroll against Morris. Goes up the baseline. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And what Patrick Patterson gives you guys is solid all-around play. He can help you in a lot of areas. High basketball IQ, high character. Understands.
I really think I should start pity pad.
And stays within himself.
And going back to Patterson for just a moment, he's been lauded for his maturity. Ever since high school in West Virginia, he was involved in a highly publicized recruiting battle between Florida and Kentucky, ultimately choosing the latter.
Yeah, and you know, the part of his game, Kevin, that he's really worked on is his ability to face up and shoot. Really starting to evolve into a guy that can space the floor, that space 4. And when he's hitting that jumper at a high percentage, I think his value to the team goes up exponentially.
Stolen by O'Quinn.
Just don't even go.
Plays it in off the breakaway. Harden's got the lead up to 9 now for the Hawks.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
It's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
Isn't James Harden tired? Hasn't he been in all game?
Left to play in the first half. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Pistons trail by 9. Outside Carroll. Shot misses.
Because Damari most definitely can hit that.
That was a well-contested shot.
Yeah, and you know
It really wasn't.
a lot of pride in his defense. There are no easy threes if he's on you.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just
Good shot,
allow
Aaron.
him to cruise in for a layup. And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And trailing in this game now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you've got to play freely and with confidence.
A 3 from Morris. Flalo pulls it in.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there. And I'm sure he appreciated it.
And Beverly kicks it to Noah.
I feel like Noah can really score.
Can't hit from in close.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough.
You know, I feel like Joe King will be able to burn past Kyle Quinn, but you know, that's none of my business.
Have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are
Why
what
are you
they are
trying
in
so hard?
terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Now the pass to Portis. Out to the right wing. Neto. He's guarded by a Flalo. Pass to Portis. Kicks it out to Harden. Pocket four, and that basket pushes.
Wow, we're getting beat.
And now it's a 12-point Hawks lead. Beverly.
Wow, I couldn't even hit rim.
And the first half is now in the books. Hawks ahead, up by 12. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, James, an impressive first half for you. What allowed you to... come out so strong?
Just trying to be aggressive, trying to get out early and give a little spark to my teammates. You know, and they followed along. So, you know, it's just a matter of us not turning the ball over and getting stops.
You're not a bad guy to follow, James. Thank you so much. Over to you guys.
Thanks, Doris. And we'll be back shortly following.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal. James Harden led the way in the first half. He had 13 points, 2 assists, and 1 rebound. You could really feel how excited he was to be playing for his new team. Teammates and the coach loving it. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on how Atlanta played?
Well, the shots were dropping for them. I mean, they were just dropping out of everywhere, dropping out the ceiling, dropping out the popcorn guy man's hand, whatever. It didn't matter what the defense was. They found a way to get a good look almost every time. You just got to be patient, take as long as they need to keep finding those high percentage shots.
Been a one-sided affair so far for the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and
that's a midi for Derek.
First half, the entire repertoire on display.
Yeah, he's a hard man to keep down, and so far they haven't found the answer for him. I don't know if there is an answer for him, quite honestly.
There is no one.
Detroit looking to do that. They've got Anderson. Rose is out there with Brent. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Valanciunas at the foul.
Well, I tell you, last season was a big one for the Hawks and Coach Budenholzer. Their dominant season won him multiple Coach of the Month titles, and eventually he won the Coach of the Year award.
The feed now to Harden. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound, Detroit. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. They start a 3-game homestand with that game.
Nothing but money for them to start the half. They've made all 3 of their shot attempts.
The Hawks leading by 6. Beasley the screen. Here's Blatch, guarded by Valanciunas. Blatch the pass to Aminu. Bradley against Harden. Beasley with the screen on Bradley. The 3 from Harden. Good for his
Stop! Stop! In both of their face?
Consecutive 3 ball. They're finding holes in this defense.
No doubt the defense.
Of course, when I was trying to give it to him before, he didn't want to work.
And here comes Walker, beating the fast break. And that one is good by Beasley.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration and alertness, a turnover, and an easy bucket the other way in transition.
And really a few more of those, this game could be over.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. And the second player taken in the 2008 draft, Michael Beasley out of Kansas State, has been the ultimate wild card. Incredibly high expectations for him. At one time, he was the best high school player in the country, but now, you know, Greg, in his 8th season,
not right now.
You wonder if he will ever fulfill that great potential.
You know, you could argue he's the best player in college that 1 year at Kansas State. I mean, unstoppable scorer.
But that was Michael Beasley, though.
And he's shown flashes, but that's the one thing about this level. So much of the game is mental. And not everybody's equipped to handle the responsibility of being a great player.
Excellent point. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And thinking about Michael Beasley's career now, he did have a breakout season in 10 and 11 with the Timberwolves. It was enough to land him a 3-year, $18 million contract with the Suns a couple of years ago. Arrows seemed to be pointing up, but then things headed south quickly.
Anderson with the block.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
They get it back.
What?
Atlanta leading by 9. Dishes it to Aminu. He feeds it to Beasley. Yes, once again, remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And for last season, it was really just a victory for Beasley to get back in the league. I mean, did not start the season on any team.
Wow.
No doubt he has the skills, but something needs to happen for him in order to stick.
Snatched up. Aminu with the bucket.
They have to get the board back?
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they built this lead for themselves here.
And it's Rose penetrating, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Major league big boy throwdown right there.
And he keeps a tight grip on that rim after the finish.
Yeah, maybe that'll give them a little bit of that swagger that they seem to have lost.
Rips down the breakaway slam.
And that's some inspiration. Steals, blocks, and a big dunk. Those are ways that you can really change the momentum in a game.
Well, they got to chip away, Clark, at that deficit, and no doubt that'll help.
And that's what he's out there for, guys. I mean, he is an electrifying player, no doubt.
Aminu misses.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Here's Blatch, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And that's how you answer. I'd say he just one-upped him. Pretty good one there.
These two guys really like going at each other, don't they?
Boy, I tell you what, we've got a little bit of a personal rivalry brewing here, fellas.
Harden against Brandon. In the foul on Avery Brandon.
Because we hit, okay.
That is his first foul of the game. Hawks making a switch here. Moore is checked in. He dishes it to Walker. 5 on the clock. Here's Aminu. Tries again. That's good. Aminu's got 4 points now in the quarter. Pistons trail by 9.
And Detroit was a 32-50 record last season. They didn't have any help from the schedule. They had a total of 22 back-to-back series on the year, tied for most in the league.
And Walker takes to Moore. It's stolen by Bradley. Down low, here's Rose, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
A nice run they put together here to bring it a little closer.
Yeah, they got hot, and I didn't think I'd be saying this a little while ago, but now this game's up for grabs.
Walker against Rose, and that's going to be a travel.
We've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips, but those turnovers could have been avoided. Careless mistakes.
Absolutely. They have got to get a tighter handle on the ball.
And the Pistons making a change here. Noah's checked in. Trying to find Bradley. Gets it to him. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
Morris with the bucket.
The entire defense was frozen foot. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
Pistons trail by 7. Rose goes in. Here's Valanciunas, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And if that doesn't get too fired up, guys, nothing
connecting with.
Right, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Atlanta. Then for the Pistons, Damari Carroll's checked in for London. Swallow comes in for Avery Bradley. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Derrick Rose. Clark, one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that, Kevin. I mean, I love watching unselfish play, and I know Greg enjoys that too.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Nato, defended by Beverley, to the inside. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Carroll, no one around him. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. The Hawks leading by 4. And there's the foul. It's off Aaron Flowers. That's his first foul. The Pistons making a change here. Patterson's checked in. Here's Moore. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Morris, no good. Pistons trail by 4. Farlow goes in. Kicks it to Noah. The dish to Carroll. Over in the corner, Beverley. Fires for 3.
Come on, Damari.
Shot by Carroll, no good. For Atlanta, they've gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime. Shooting 8 of 15. Morris outside. Here's Moore. Cans the shot from the wing. Moore's got 4 points this quarter. Detroit's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Beverley dishes to Noah. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight move comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Nato, defended by Beverley. Here's Portis. Rebounded by the Pistons. Patterson's got 3 rebounds now in this one. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Good, and a nice assist from Noah. 23 seconds left in the third quarter. Nato, defended by Beverley. Feeds it to O'Quinn. Lets it go from 11. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Got it off in time. No good on the buzzer beater. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Hawks lead by 1. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Next. Thanks for joining us again as we get through the game so far. The Hawks leading. We've got Marcus Morris. Watch out there with Beasley. Then it's Harden, and it's Walker in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Morris into the lane. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Bradley. To take the lead. It counts, and the foul. It's going to be on James Harden. And guys, what do you think about the hustle?
Might be at work.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Al Farouk-Aminu, he's checked in for Marcus Morris.
That's a brain freeze right there from the entire defense. Now is not the time to lose your focus.
Leonard, no luck. Now Walker. Harden outside. For the three. That is good. Now it's a 3-point Hawks lead.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
Rose kicks to Leonard. Anderson passes to Valanciunas. Back to Anderson. Power down with both hands.
And the deeper we get into this game, it seems like the more the offenses are in rhythm.
Without question, I mean, both of these teams are firing on full broadband bandwidth. I mean, full throttle ahead.
Harden against Bradley. 6 to shoot. Beasley. And they will fall over the back on the play.
Yeah, no doubt about that one with the over-the-back call.
Yeah, it looked like he wanted to take him for a ride right there. Easy call.
Harden against Bradley. And Beasley gets it to go on the assist by Harden. 14 points for Beasley.
You know, it's really going to be all about hard work from this point on. And they worked hard to create that high-quality shot right there.
No question. That's their goal down the stretch here. I think finding those close-range rhythm shots.
A nice shot by Anderson.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jump.
And, Greg, that's just good basketball. Come on, good basketball there. Clean look from that range. He's got to take it.
Beasley against Anderson. Harden dishes to Beasley. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 5 assists in the game. Certainly the biggest surprise last year, Clark, was the play of the Atlanta Hawks. You would have picked them to win the East at the start of the season.
Well, they did it, and they earned it. The Hawks didn't have any superstars on their roster, but they won with solid team play.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Stan Van Gundy said to the team. He told them the game is right there for the taking, fellas, but we've got to be first. First to lose balls, first to the rim. We have to give our all right here. Kevin, now's the time.
And for the Hawks, they did end up with 4 All-Stars last season. And as you said, it was all about how they worked together as a team.
Leonard kicks to Anderson. He's looking for Leonard and finds him. Valanciunas. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does it.
And they better stay with those basics because this game is still yet to be determined.
Walker the pass to Blatch. No good. The Pistons go the other way with it.
And, you know, around the NBA, the league recognized the Hawks were a complete team. Everybody played their role superbly. The NBA named all 5 of their starters the player of the week last year in an unprecedented move.
And now, running up the court, Leonard pushing it up.
And one area where they haven't struggled has been transition.
Yeah, I think that may be their ticket out of the hole. Look for even more of those quick hitters.
They set the pick. Passes it to Beasley. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Talk about being on his game. You look at the numbers for Michael Beasley. 16 points, and he's picked up 1 dime.
He's just been impossible to contain. He's been unreal in this game.
Utterly fantastic is how I would categorize that performance, Greg.
And it's Rose missing. The Hawks leading by 3. Harden dishes to Walker. A 3-ball. And James Harden with the 3. Harden's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the 4th for the Hawks.
And you know what? He's got a new BFF. It's the triple.
It has been his BFF today anyway. Most of his points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
Atlanta's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Inside, Beasley. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. 20 points for Beasley.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had.
Harden hit the stuff.
Boy, just an excellent assist. Nice work from Kemba Walker.
Pistons trail by 8. Rose goes in. And good on the basket. Book it. Rose has got 12 points here in the second half.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
Atlanta calls timeout.
And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
Harden kicks to Beasley. Stolen by Anderson. Here's Rose. And Rose throws it down home.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Perhaps, Greg, some type of motivational speech at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
Atlanta calls timeout. Beasley, the pass to Aminu. Back to Beasley. Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. Atlanta calls timeout. They're ahead by 4. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth. This quarter.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Pistons trail by 6. Rose gets to Valanciunas, and he takes a fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Beasley inside, working out
I guess.
And that one is good by Beasley.
And he's starting to
Michael Beasley is not even that good.
This quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Rose gets to Leonard. It's collected by Blanche.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Some good numbers there for Aminu. He has 14 points, and they've got to be happy with his work on the glass, too.
And they really do. He is not giving up any ground in the paint, and when the ball goes up, you know he's going to be there to fight for it. Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down to 6 on the bucket from Valanciunas.
feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a
Yeah,
feel.
It's Harden with the drive. The shot's good.
I guess.
26 points for James Harden.
And he's
So Kawhi Leonard can't do that though.
Composed under pressure, and he's now 4 for 4 here in the fourth.
Good ball.
No one around him. From outside.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
All alone. And again, it's a
RJ Blatch?
Their time in wrapping this game up, they came out with a sense of urgency.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had him on the ropes, they started throwing haymakers at him.
The whole knockout blow.
Harden dishes to Walker. No one near him. And he gets the ball.
Wow, they just banging.
The fans are just loving what's going on here tonight. A really good win for the home team.
It sure is. I mean, they kept this crowd in the game, gave them plenty to cheer about, and really used that home court advantage to their advantage.
The clock now.
So Warrior.
For the Hawks. So it's Atlanta with the W. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
They certainly put on a good show here at home, and I think they felt they had the edge and an extra little bit of confidence.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the side. Doris?
Well, congratulations on this win, James. And did you feel like the chemistry tonight with how the team continued to get you the ball made the difference in getting you into your...
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, thank you. So why don't we take a look now at our Jordan player of the game? The fourth quarter was all him. It was like he couldn't miss.